going, everybody? Where's my chat? JB Xplot, how you guys doing? There we go. There we go. There we go.
I must say, number 30 is an...
Oh, okay. What's she doing? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I just shouldn't judge her. You're the 8th Emerald? I never would have guessed. It was you all along. Man, her fucking waist is like a -1. It is tiny. I feel like I could like headlock it like I'm headlocking a head. God. Man, eat something. Some meat on them bones, girl. Her design's really good though. They did a good job of keeping like the goofiness of it while it's still like actually looking pretty good. Cause like what the fuck's that arm thing? I never knew what that thing was supposed to be. And she has like one leg thing, but not on the other. It's like Cloud, she's only wearing one, what do they call the shoulder thing? Not bracers, those are for hands. What do they call the shoulder, that shoulder armor? Wait. Oh, that's the other way. I see. Yeah, it is true. Cartoonish is correct. But I don't know, it's just weird. It just works in this game, and I don't know why. Like, they're able to make it really good. Like it keeps its cartoonish charm, but it still fits, like, the grittier aesthetic. I don't know how it does that. Pretty good. I don't really have a ton of... Oh. Oh, there's only 2 materia slots? I'm like, what's the downside to this? It's only 2? Increase. Affinity. Strike an enemy. Huh. I can't lose materia right now. I can't. I simply can't. Well, Dragon Quest, when you're actually like trying, like the whole aesthetic's kind of goofier, right? Like cartoonish, which is, you know, fine. I think I have to unlock this before I go to... How do I get over to the other side? I forget how to... Oh, pfft. Wasted fucking... Oh... New materia slot. Can I get an extra one with this? If I can get a new materia slot, then I can just use this. Fuck. Oh. Hell yeah. Let's go. All right, where are we using this? We are using this. This thing's pretty sick. That seems really good. In fact, you know what? We're just gonna use this. This. There we go. Sick! No. Hey, Rand, how's it going? It looks like a stop sign? Hey, Zara. Oh man, I am very excited with what just happened. Oh, she gets an HP boost too. But my attack's so much higher! Without any loss of magic attack. And the other stuff is not super... It's not a big deal. Alright, we're gonna try this. What is that? Hey, Minoba, how's it going? Yeah, no problem. Good luck on your paralegal training. We actually just, so, I don't think I've ever talked about this, at least not that I remember. But in my now 7 years, yeah, 7 years of practicing, I've never had support staff. I had support staff while I was an intern, but never as an actual attorney. So there's a lot of federal grants going around for businesses, small businesses. for, and there's one in particular that we could end up getting like a paralegal or legal assistant, not a paralegal, with full salary for 3 years, like just guaranteed, like they pay for the salary. And we're like, you know what? If they say no, then they say no. But oh my God, if we were able to get a paralegal, do you know how much extra work we could take on? Because we don't have to worry about like 80% of what we do are the little things that like bigger firms don't do. Like those attorneys don't do that because they have people to do that. And then they focus on the law. So I got some high hopes for that. That would really, because paralegals are so useful. Especially since now I'm doing less litigation. Like for me, because I'm doing more transactional work, the paralegal is actually more helpful because there's a lot more paperwork than there was when I was doing litigation. Hey, JB. Yeah, I wanted to make it represent the Shinra building. I think that's they're in the Shinra building, right? No, what's up, Sarah? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get it, but I thought, hey, you know, can't hurt. They say no, a single tear comes down my cheek, but then I get over it. Oh yeah, we're definitely looking for, like, because we were so irritated when we first came out about the whole, like, you have to have experience in order to get experience, which you're like, wait, excuse me? That doesn't work. So we're looking to hire somebody, like, new that we can help, like, grow with us, as opposed to, we're only looking for somebody with experience of 5 to 10 years. And then really we end up getting applications for people with 20 to 25 years. Is like, yeah. Starting season 4 of COD. We get the early download, right? Like I think mine started downloading for me. Yeah, I think you have to be you just have to be okay with doing the procedural stuff, like the small stuff. For some people that's absolutely fine. They have no problem doing that. Other people are like, nah, I gotta do more like hands-on, you know, work or whatever, and that's, you know, that's fine, but it's why these jobs exist for the people that do enjoy that sort of thing. And I like it. I like doing that stuff. The problem is doing that stuff plus doing all the other stuff is a problem. Ideally, you're only doing one or the other. Correct, Sarah. So, after 2008, a trend began. The economy collapsed. There was a recession, and a trend developed where a bunch of people lost their jobs, and then when people started rehiring, they would only hire people with experience. So then the people coming out of college during that period of time, they couldn't get fucking jobs because they didn't have experience because they just came out of college. That was very much the case for law, and it's still kind of the case. Not as bad as it used to be. Like when I graduated, we were still mired in that. Because what happens is that even in jobs, the job, I came really close to getting 2 jobs. One was with a big finance company, the other was with the government. And in both scenarios, what ended up happening is they said they were looking for people with about a year experience. And at that point, I did have a couple years. I had a couple years because I had to start working on my own so that I could make money. But like people with no experience had no chance. You had no chance. Or if you had 1 year of experience, no chance. The people that ended up getting those jobs were basically had my resume plus 3 years. So they're hiring for this 0 to 1 year position and they end up hiring somebody with 5 years experience. So where is the person with no experience going to get their job? If you're an attorney, if you're coming out of law school and you don't come from like a power like 10, I actually don't know. If you don't come from like a top 10 school and you're not in the top quarter of your class, you almost assuredly have to start solo for at least a couple years, which a lot of people do not want to do. They don't want to have to worry about running a business in addition to doing their work. I mean, that's the thing. What's up, Light, by the way? We were all told, you grow up, you get your education, you'll get a great job. A lot of us did grow up, get our educations, and then we ended up getting just shit. That guarantee wasn't there. So then now there's a lot of demand for people in trades, which that makes sense. If there are less of them, the demand goes up and they make more money. Totally understand that. Problem is, I'm not a trade guy. I'm a scholar. So I'm living in the wrong time. Yeah, that is an advantage. That should really help. So, yes and no, Sarah. You still have to know people. Knowing people's a big thing, especially in the legal community. But just being rich by itself doesn't mean you actually know people. It means you might have better avenues of connections, but you actually still have to go and make those connections. So they might have an inherent advantage in that their inherent network based off of like what their parents built or grandparents or whatever is just larger. But that doesn't mean that I can't meet the same type of people that they meet. I just might have to go through a few more different individuals, impress a few more people instead to get to that point. That makes sense, Xplot. It gives you it should give you like more opportunities. I mean, the good thing about getting the law degree that I knew is that even if I couldn't get like a firm job right away, having a law degree is a very versatile degree, and there are other things that you can do. Now, you want to give being an attorney a chance, but a few more years go by and whatever, it's nothing, I'll go do something else in which the law degree can be useful. Yeah, and your student loans then are going to be significantly lower. I mean, college, university, trade school, whatever, it's going to work out differently from different people. People just should not be forced into taking one avenue or the other, because it works differently for everyone. So just keep that in mind when you're deciding what you want to do. What's going to benefit you the most? Because it might not be what other people think is what's going to benefit you the most. All right, sorry. I know we've had a combo, but those are pretty important conversations to have, I think. 218. I think you're a lot higher than I am. But that's a good thing, you know. I'm going back to what you're saying about you're passionate a lot about law, but not made for speaking in court, because not everybody is. And a lot of people going to law school thinking they'll never have to go to court or litigate, they're wrong because of the experience thing that I talked about. A lot of people, unless you're in a certain portion, top portion of your class, you might have to start off on your own, and that might mean taking some litigation. I never wanted to work in family. I had to, because I had to make some money. Was it good? No, I hated it. Except for the Guardian item work. That I did like. But, like, I'm lucky in that even though I deal with a lot of anxiety, going into court the first few times scared me to fucking death. Even though I had internships that put me into court all the time, I was still able to do okay because, not to sound super arrogant here, but I think most of you would agree, given that you're coming to watch me, I have a bit of a natural charisma that really helps me. Even when I'm nervous, even if I don't really want to do something. Not everybody has that, though. And they can get to a position where they're absolutely fucked because they don't want to, they just can't do that stuff to get the experience. And so in that case, they would have been better off becoming a paralegal, but nobody told them that ahead of time. Because it's not like paralegals make good money. Like, it's a really good profession. Nothing wrong with that. All right, yeah, no problem, Minova. Thank you for, I hope I'm pronouncing your name, by the way. Take it easy. And nice, good chat, good chat. So, Sarah, the answer is yes. If there are avenues of advancement, like let's say you're in your position and you're making good money, but in order to get to the next level, if you have that ambition, it requires a degree in, let's say, business administration, because it's more of an administrative job. So you might need to get a bachelor's in business administration. Then you might have to go to college. But if either the higher jobs don't require that additional qualification, or if you simply don't have the ambition of getting to those higher spots and you're fine with where you are, then you don't need to go to college. You have a good job. They're not going to fire you later after the fact because they're like, oh, you never went to college. If that was a problem, they never would have hired you in the first place. Minoba, okay. Oh, Minnow. Gotcha. Gotcha. I could see you being a good administrator. Like, you have good people skills.
Just look at this place. Weapons here, weapons there, weapons everywhere. They're ready for some serious action.
It sounds like you are too.
Duh. Unlike my old man, I'm not some lazy drunk. I fight for what I believe in. Something he'd never understand.
Wonder how he's holding up.
Behind bars, you mean? Not well, if the government's got anything to say about
He's in
it.
jail?
Jail's where he belongs.
That's my master you're talking about. Mind laying off him a
It's
little?
her dad.
Let's drop it. Not exactly my favorite topic. It's only gonna make me mad. More importantly...
My God, you people are deadly bored. Luckily, I know exactly how to liven things up. With a little experiment. Just don't go dying on me. That might yield very interesting results now, won't it?
Unit calibration complete. Initiate
Fuck.
combat data collection sequence.
We can take them, can't we?
Ow.
Now you're in for it.
I knew I didn't have fucking thunder. Ugh. Why are you just shooting in the air?
And one to grow on. Have you ever get lost?
Data collection complete. Recalibrating for next test. Unit calibration complete. Initiating combat data collection sequence.
I mean, she's annoying, but I think she plays her role really well. I actually disliked Heidegger the most. That dude's fucking obnoxious.
Run like a chocobo.
Data collection complete. Recalibrating for next test.
There's more?
Unit calibration complete. Initiating combat data collection sequence.
Bruising for a bruising.
Whoa! This whole paralyzed bullshit's getting annoying.
With the power of his prophet. I'm unstoppable. Ready for a smackdown?
I'm gonna take this boot, turn that son of a sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass. Okay, okay, Rock. Play the smackdown on you. I'm telling you now, when it's gonna come back to like the main game for part 2.
You may now leave.
Oh, thank you.
Why did I ever think for a second she'd be nice to us?
I don't know.
Be a pain in the ass getting up there.
Yuffie's already probably my second favorite character to use. Tifa, I think's number 1 because she was super fun, and her moves are just really cool. So my main party most of the time, I'm already thinking is going to be Cloud, Tifa, Yuffie, assuming we get Yuffie right away.
Honestly, how do I do it? Now then, Sonon, how you feel about giving me a boost?
Wow! She didn't even need to like grab on. She flipped. Okay, I mean, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Yeah, isn't it the motorcycle with the dog that he made? I mean, like, I think Scarlett's like, you love to hate her sort of thing. Like, she plays her role perfectly. Heidegger is just kind of annoying. The only time I really liked Heidegger was when Rufus would shit on him. Because I'm like, yeah, your stupid fucking laugh. And Rufus would be like, drop that stupid laugh of yours. And you'd be like, oh, thank God.
Madam Director, the intruders are about to reach the research facility.
And we'll let them. Meanwhile, find out what it is they want. You do have eyes, don't you? Then you can see that while they are simpletons, they've made it further than any normal Wutaian ever could. Clearly they are ninjas. Teenage ninjas.
Teenage Mutant Ninjas.
And they've come such a long way. We simply must roll out the red carpet. My trusty steed should provide a fitting welcome, I think. Keep me apprised, would you?
Ma'am, cut system power to the research facility. Bar access to confidential data, then retrace their steps. Find out why they're here. Above all, do not let them out of your sight. Sir!
Can I also point out that this game did an amazing job
Where are you?
of making her even more cartoonish, but it still fit? I was not expecting her to have a fucking, like, slave guy walking around with her attached to a leash. That was hardcore. And she's just flamboyant enough. I don't know. I really like her character. I mean, yeah, you hate her character, but she's a good character. She's a very good character. Oh, is it yellow? I don't remember what the initial emerald color was anymore. I think I'm green. I was thinking about going into accounting, and then one of my like dozen accounting friends is like, dude, don't do it. All of our jobs are getting automated. And I'm like, that sucks. I'd be fine with that. I'd play a Vincent and a Sid DLC. That'd be fun. If it's anything like this, like, the only problem I have with this is that it's not worth $20. If it's 8 hours of gameplay, it should be about $10. But, like, it's well made. I definitely don't have any regrets buying it. It's a really good time. Materia didn't smell like shit. You root-eyed scum. Jesus Christ, dude, relax. He's already screaming. Art of War is fucking powerful. That's part of why I was getting smacked up early in my playthrough. Because I just was not using the abilities like I should.
This their idea of mood lighting? Because it's bad.
Might be the power. That thing's off too.
What do I hear? Oh yeah, I can just do this from the menu, can't I? Yeah, whatever. I like seeing the animations.
Talk about hitting the jackpot. This must be where they make their materia.
Maybe, but they're not what we came for. Let's keep moving, boss.
Totally. After I grab a few souvenirs.
Oh, I need to turn the power source back on. What do I keep hearing?
Level 1 power grid online. Initiating Mako energy saturation. Deploying security grid.
Oh, and they died in the Proud Claw too. Like, they were dead. Ninja Cannonball? Excuse me? I mean, I think we need to take a look-see here. Actually, I want to... There we go. Allows you to perform Ninja Cannonball with while synergized. ATB gauge. And the attack connects. Okay. Skill Master Materia. Okay, what's that? Small ATB increase in using 3 types of commands. Oh, I only have 3. Yeah, he has none. Okay. Well. That's probably good, but I don't really have any way to take advantage of it. There one on this side? Yes. Already has steadfast block.
Access denied. No floors currently accessible.
Oh, not in the mood, huh? Fine. We'll find another way up.
Okay. Where am I looking? Well, it can't be back this way. They're like a ladder or something? Oh, we can click this again? No? No, that's not it. Yeah, okay, so that's not... Over here? What am I missing? Yo, what's up, Mr. Mingus? Is there anything else I can... Okay, what am I missing? Can we get in through here now? Another way to get up. It's gotta be in here, right? I just don't know what I'm looking for. Something to throw? Am I shooting at?
Access denied. Nope.
Oh, not in the mood, huh? Fine. We'll find another.
There's no other command to use. Some of this stuff's so dark I can't tell if there's something like there. Oh, okay.
Wait, is that a security grate or a ladder? Thanks, Shinra. That's weird. Not even a whiff of materia up here. But then there's nowhere else to go. Gotcha!
Man, you right. You right, Mr. Dominguez. You should be grateful you made them anything. Hey, Volpe, what's up, dude? How are you this fine day? Okay, let's see. So that's a... I mean, they're also kids. They don't get it, right? We have to accept that they, at times, will not understand. Triple amount of AP earned. Okay. Here's another problem with a DLC that's short like this. Like, if I were playing the main game, this would be awesome. Because I could sit here and grind to, like, level up some of my materia. But in this short DLC, do I even have the time to grind? I don't think so. So it's, like, not super useful. Could be useful later. That looks like a dude. Yep.
Sorry, you're out of luck.
I'll say I'm pretty sure that is an individual that. Ow! Ow!
What's a good word to describe me? I'm thinking legendary.
Sure.
Thinking modest.
I hope he doesn't die. I like him. They're a good team. They play off each other very well. For her, you kind of need a, oh god, sort of like partner. No, no, see, that's exactly the thing. I want the time to grind. I don't want to just be in and out. There's no fun or sport in that. Who did you want, JB? I couldn't remember if you wanted Kazuya or somebody else. I was kind of surprised. I'm honestly not like super interested because I've mentioned this before, but I don't really like fighting game characters being in Smash. It doesn't really interest me. I'll just go play their fighting games. But I mean, it's cool that they did it. Better than fucking Minecraft Steve, who just isn't even a character. He's the default dude you get in Minecraft. Hello.
I'm gonna go to town on these jerks.
Oh. Core. Is that what we have to attack? Oh! Okay, I don't think this core is. Ow!
One at a time.
Oh. That's certainly something. Oh.
You learned your lesson.
Ba 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 ba. Hey Tara, how's it going? Gene Kazuma. Well, because like Gene is a protagonist, right? Or isn't Kazuya kind of an antagonist? I mean, he does have the devil gene, so I wonder if you could turn into devil. That'd be pretty sick, actually. I might pay to get his character if you could turn into devil, but there's no way. A Jin staff? But my guess is that there's no way. The intention of a weak foe until you deals it a certain amount of damage. Let's just press buttons.
Level 2 power grid online. Initiating Mako energy saturation. Deploying security grid.
Not long now, my precious. You'll be safe in my arms soon.
Entry lock released.
What do we have here? A secret materia vault, perhaps?
No shit, he can turn into devil? Are you fucking with me, Volpe? The original FF Final Fantasy VIII? Wait, what do you mean? I can't get any of these.
Employee identity confirmed. Access granted. Occupancy limited to 1 subject. Proceed to gate to begin training exercise.
Training? Really? Just give us what we came for already.
Still be worth a shot. Could be something in it for us. Just be careful, okay?
ATB stagger. Sure, let's give it a try. The original Final Fantasy VIII? Yeah, I would say that's mostly true because of the junctioning system. That's not what this is, though. This is Final Fantasy VII, and you did need to level up for Final Fantasy VII in order to beat it. Not that it was terribly difficult, but the way Final Fantasy VIII worked was that your strength was more based on the weapons and equipment that you had, and the strength and the amount of magic that you could junction to those weapons and equipment, as opposed to your level itself. So yeah, which is one of the reasons I like Final Fantasy VIII, but it's probably not even in my top 5, I would say. Because that system's broken to me. Like, it makes things too easy. There's no reward, really, to, like, leveling. I don't know. Not my thing. There's a remaster. There's not a remake yet. At least not that I saw. Okay, well, if he can turn into devil, then I might have to give him a try. Because I loved devil as a final boss in Tekken 2. He was so creepy. He was so fucking creepy. And he'd win. He'd just like start beaming shit out of his mouth indiscriminately. It was like, oh my god. Okay, like with its Sector 5, destroy as many boxes as possible within the time limit. Each box will add your score. Okay. Whoa, let's see.
Run like a chocobo? Bring it on! Stop now! Stop now! Get off! You're going down! You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Oh, I need to use... There we go.
How you like this?
this time. No! No! Fuck! Oh, I got it! I got it! Oh! Oh, I was going to be furious! Oh. They gave it to me. How generous. Woo!
Access granted. Occupancy limited to one subject. Proceed to gate to begin training exercise.
Gil, EXP up. Yeah, nah, I don't really care. I wanted to see the, what was it that we got? Stagger materia? ATB stagger. Small amount on staggering foe. See, that seems good, but like, the problem I have with materia like that is it suffers from what I call win more disease. Things that seem cool in theory, but really all they do is help you win more than you already were. You can win without them. What am I supposed to... Oh. And so I don't want things that help me win more. I want things that'll just help me win. Well, we're gonna get our Street Fighter on hardcore once Akira is released. That's gonna be the first time I'm gonna play Street Fighter seriously in a while, and I'm going to force main her. Like, I could suck. I'd just be like, that's not your character, Twain. It's not gonna matter. I'm gonna make it work somehow. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Speaking of Kazuma, I think they have the same name. Akira, same surname, I should say. Jin Kazuma, Akira Kazuma. I think it's Kazuma.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on! How could we have gotten so lost?
I don't feel like we're lost, more so than we never knew where we were going in the first place.
I know. Spare the chow bean?
Sure. You ate it.
You sound surprised.
He's from Wutai. You all have teeth of steel.
Likewise.
It really helps knowing I'm not alone in all this.
Yeah, same here.
Senzu Bean!
Shall we?
We shall. Obstructed. Not anymore. Wait. Oh, God. Okay, I think Square really needs... I know it sounds like I'm just fanboying here, but I think Square really needs to be given credit for creating... It's the same game, but with a different character, and they tailored a different feel to the action and the exploration. Like, it was tailored to fit Yuffie. Like, we weren't doing all this shit when we had Cloud. We did stuff that was more for Cloud and Tifa and Barret. Like, this is really cool. Okay, can I just kill him? Ow! The fuck? Ugh!
That's a good word to describe me. I'm thinking legendary.
I'm thinking modest. Well, that was his mother's June, right? Who was my second favorite Tekken 2 character. I'd have to go back and look at the roster again. I think King. King would probably be my number one. I loved King when I was younger. Just like, oh, the fucking tiger or leopard mask or whatever. Oh my god, what a badass! What a badass! And all he wanted to do was help the orphan children. Oh my god, Heart of Gold badass. The best. And you could pick the outfit where he had like almost like a suit on with his mask. And you're like, what the fuck? Oh, it's 46? That's kind of cold for this time of year, isn't it? It's 63 here. That's like perfect for me. Anywhere in the 60s to low 70s is like my ideal weather. I can deal with 50s fine, and I can deal with low 80s fine, but you get past low 80s and it starts to get bad, especially in my area because everything's so moist. That would be her chair. Why would you sit in that? She could have a trap door. Like, as soon as somebody sits in my chair, they're going to go through the trap door. Feels like that might be a boss.
Those look more important than the others.
This has to be it. Oh, sweet baby, come to mama.
I wouldn't get too close to that.
Can't see squat.
I saw black bile. That's normally not a good thing. Dude, Bison in that Street Fighter movie, that's like... It would be hard to find a better performance in a worse movie. Like, he's the only reason you could get through that movie without just turning it off, and he was good!
Level 3 power grid online. Initiating Mako energy saturation. Deploying security rig.
Now we're cooking.
She is a Dirge of Cerberus.
Or no.
Not yet, though. I can't get to that. Like, I can do 90s if and only if. If and only if it's dry heat. Dry heat is good heat. But we don't get dry heat. We get humid, sticky, awful, heat. Why not get up there? Okay. Weird. Oh, it is materia. Thought it was gonna be a person.
Man, another stupid dud.
Dude had to duck in the
Here for materia, not these dorks.
dorks. Yeah, they're dorks, all right. Man, synergized attacks are so good. Okay.
You can thank me later.
Ow. Yep, we're dead. Holy shit, that escalated quickly. I'm really bad at making sure that I'm just at full health, like, to begin the match.
Gonna go to town on these jerks. Sorry, but I got a point. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Oh, okay. Relax.
No biggie. Run like a buffalo. Come on. No freaking way.
Do I have Curaga or Cura and I just haven't realized it? That's probably the case, right? God, I'm a moron. Yep. Yep. Had it the whole time.
Just great.
There we go.
Get lost.
Have you found out what they want yet?
We think so. We can't say for certain, as their behavior is erratic. But they appear to be searching for materia.
Excuse me? You mean to say that these savages have gone to all this trouble for materia?
So far as we can tell, yes.
How very dull. Be that as it may, I suppose I should talk to them.
Ma'am.
Enjoying yourselves, I trust? Awed by a simple hologram? How precious.
Oh, that's cool. They show you how it's
I
done.
know just what you need. Listen up a little. After such a long journey, you must be so tense. Luckily, I have
Okay, that's really good.
far more entertaining than this.
What do you want?
Oh dear. Is that any way to talk to your host? Really, though. As guests, it's more about what you want, and I think you'll find it just up ahead. Hurry now. Don't keep me waiting.
So, boss, what are you thinking?
That we're walking into a trap, I guess. But it's nothing we can't handle, right?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm not sure it can, Tara. I'm not sure that it can. Can we get a bench to sit down on? That'd be great. Aha!
State-of-the-art weapons testing facility. This is where we push every piece of ordnance to its limits and beyond. Such tests are an invaluable part of the development process. Go on, see where the magic happens.
Commencing ordnance testing. Select ordnance type to deploy for this trial.
I don't fucking know. The eyeballs tend to be pretty easy, he says, ominously. Hell yeah. Avery. Aerial tech boosts. Materia slot. I either want a new slot or that attack power up. Oh. All right, so we can either give her Blazara, which I had before. Could use AT boost. I don't know. AT boost seems good, but you have to use one in order to get two, as opposed to it just kind of happening passively. This one's okay. If I'm like using Art of War over and over again, then she gets an AT boost. Then it's happening passively. I don't know. This might just be better though, because it would give her the opportunity. Oh, okay, so it's not a command. The cooldown is just 3 minutes. I see. Man, cooldown a minute? That's actually sick. Okay. Yeah, it does get toxic in there. Which sucked, because it was fun for a while. Hold up, show those camera angles again. All right, let's save, and then let's do it to it.
Selection confirmed. Initiating ordnance deployment procedure.
Was it packed? I don't remember there being a bunch of people here.
Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily.
We actually been getting more views on these videos than I did in my original playthrough. I mean, the videos were longer. Excuse me, what? What do you mean immune? Okay. Oh, that's right. When they get the thing around them, then they're not immune anymore. But when they do... Okay. Oh. Ow.
Analysis concluded. Continuing trial. Select ordnance type to deploy for this trial.
Where? Oh. Saws? I'm not sure I like the idea of saws.
Selection confirmed. Initiating ordnance deployment procedure. Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily.
I regret my decision.
Beginning analysis.
Oh. I don't know why I didn't save. I just do stupid things quite frequently. Yet. Hell yeah. Oop. What? What's happening? Oh, you suck.
Over here.
Yeah. Thank you. Woo!
You're not getting out of this one alive.
Sick. Oh, a fun fight.
Good word to describe you. I'm thinking
Analysis
legendary.
concluded. Continuing trial.
Did she just say my knee?
Ordnance type to deploy for this trial.
Wouldn't surprise me. My knee. I am low on. Let's use one more.
Selection confirmed. Initiating ordnance deployment procedure. Subjects approaching.
That's a lot of money just to win a Smash tournament, like a
Test
local.
will begin momentarily.
Well, hello there.
Beginning analysis.
Wow, that just straight annihilates one, huh? Ow. Great.
You're gonna get what's coming to you. How do you like
conclude. Continuing trial. Select ordnance type to deploy for this trial.
There's something you need? Something that you require? What is it? What do you need? Just need attention, or you actually need something? I don't know. She probably needs to go outside. I did. I think I hearted it. Thought I did, at least. That's exactly what she did. Is there something I can do for you? I think sometimes she just wants to be on camera. Yeah, she. That's what happens if I stop petting her. Or she'll do one other thing. Let's see if I can get her to do it. I stop. Oh, now you're not gonna do it, huh? Oh, now she's not gonna do it. She'll, like, paw at me. Like, come on! Why'd you stop? Alright, I am going to let her outside real quick. I will be right back. Here. Let me put on some chill tunes. It might take a minute. Okay. That's weird. Oh. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. Give you credits for your patience. I should start doing that. Sorry about that. So, the issue is, we had our grass treated recently, which I know, like, I don't personally like the idea of doing it either. It's bad for pets, it's bad for the environment, it's just not a good idea. But, like, our grass is awful. Has problems growing, and where it does grow, it grows patchy and, like, weak. Just, so I'm like, alright, let's try it once. Let's see if we can at least get a good start going for the lawn so that it's not utterly abysmal. I guess as karma for using any treatment in the first place, we told them only do the front so that the back was still fine for the dog. They did both, the front and the back. So now I've had to take the dog out in the back past the alley where there's this little patch of grass. And that's where she's been using the bathroom when we're not walking. But that takes, you know, a little extra time. But she's good. She like knows at this point, like, oh, we see the patch. It's time to go use the bathroom. But starting tomorrow, it's probably going to be fine. They said you could get back on you only had to stay off through the 15th, but we were giving that a wide berth. God, that's a lot of antagonists. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I mean, it's nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, we had some re-ups today. Thank you to Amber Heart, Virus, and Nemo, all for re-upping their memberships. I know you guys aren't here, but if you watch this after the fact, thank you for the re-ups. Okay, what are we gonna fight this time? Well, I don't much like either of these options.
Selection confirmed. Initiating ordnance deployment procedure. Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily.
Did it drop, or were there just frame drops? The stream actually hasn't dropped in a while now, which is good. Ever since my business partner finally got some firmware that works on my router. The Netgear firmware had to have been what was fucking up last time. Because the router's fine. Functionally, mechanically, it's fine. But that Netgear firmware is a problem. Nah. We don't have any frame drops here. Ow. Look at that dodge. Oh, get out of there! Okay. slow your
Sure
roll.
doesn't feel like quitting.
Analysis concluded. Beginning final test.
Alright, fine. Oh no, I have to do it on the... Interesting. Light, we're friends, so I'm just gonna pretend like you didn't say that. 100%. This guy. This guy. I do that well on my own.
Selection
What is
confirmed.
this?
Initiate ordnance deployment procedure. Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily.
Hey, I've fought against these things before.
Beginning analysis.
Whoa! Whoa, buddy! Okay, okay. Okay, let's relax here. Good God!
Fight at our side.
Oh, I don't have any fucking... Thank you. Oh, wow.
That about does it.
My, how impressive. Seems I may have underestimated how resilient you ninjas can be.
May have? How about did, you old hag?
You woo giants, so feisty. But let's see how you fare against what I have in store for you next. It's quite the treat, I assure you. Only the best for our honored guests, after all. Whenever you're ready.
Would you be so kind as to provide me a bench before? Yes. Yes, you would be. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very thoughtful of you. Need to buy some ethers. Sheep heads? Wait, like heads of sheep? Wait a second. Oh, it linked to existing slots. I'm dumb. I wouldn't have done that if I had known. Because he doesn't need anything linked. Not really, at least. I've never been in a place where they just had heads. I've had places where they have, like, the rest of the body. Well, that's great. Thank you for ruining tamales for me, Mr. Dominguez. Used to love tamales. Now I'm just gonna think about what you said. They like the hot dogs of Mexico. Where we don't really want to know what are in hot dogs, but we just know something's in hot dogs.
Where are we? That thing can't be operational, can it?
We better hope not, boss.
At long last, Wu-Tai's finest deigned to join us. You've performed admirably.
Quit acting all superior. We both know you're afraid of us.
Is that so? Well, maybe I am.
You should know there's more where we came from. Lots more. And you'll never see them coming. Just imagine a whole clan of ninjas landing on your doorstep.
Oh my! We must do something right away.
Well, you can't.
Don't say that. Won't you at least give us a chance?
What the?
Allow me to present the latest innovation in Shinra battle armor. Designed by yours truly.
Is this the Proud Clod 1.0?
Memory to cherish for the rest of your lives. All 30 seconds of them.
Not for much longer, eh, boss?
Whoa, okay. Ow! Whoops.
That's a long-range loadout.
Whoa! Whoa! I'm gonna do that.
My, aren't we tenacious?
And then some. You're going down. Get lost.
Tuh.
Pardon the wait.
More? How many of those things you got? This should do it. This is nothing.
Oh God. Fucking Claymore. Whoa, okay. Okay. Okay.
You're not getting out of this one alive.
Not a fan of my handiwork, I take it.
Well, duh. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Oh, this'll be fun.
Oh, I didn't realize she does the same thing that she does in, she has the same move. She buffs up and brings the shooting him down to summon. kind of athletic.
Finally mobile enough. Should have known those actuators weren't up to the task. Time for an overhaul.
Hello? My.
How the turntables.
Proud of yourself, little savage?
What are you doing?
There we go.
Sleep well. Vice, this is a surprise.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
These idiots want to digitally replicate me, so I'm indulging them.
All set. Transporting.
So for those that don't know, Deepground, Vice, and Nero were villains in the Dirge of Cerberus game. But they're bringing them in, like, a lot earlier this time around. Fuck is that? Is that Chadley's mom or something?
When will Shinra learn? There is no replicating you. They ought to know better.
Looking forward to this.
I am. It has been too long since my last hunt.
So yeah, it's definitely cooler if you, like, know them.
What you do? Tell us.
Is this how it's done in Wutai? You just howl until you get what you want.
That's enough, Sonon. I got this. All right, lady, out with it. Tell us where you're hiding the new materia.
No,
Don't play dumb.
they're not from Advent Children. They're
We
from
know
the
you've been
Vincent
picking up
game.
Something super powerful.
Well, Wutai must have some highly skilled intelligence operatives. That, or we have a mole in our midst.
What was?
I'll check on it.
All right, but make it quick.
You are correct that we're in the process of creating an exquisite new materia. However, it is far from complete.
Yeah, right. You must think I'm stupid.
Would I lie to you? Regrettable though it is, other plans have been deemed a higher priority.
Must be talking about the huge materia.
Well, just between you and me, my colleagues and I are going to drop plate number 7 on the slums. And then we're going to blame it on Avalanche and Wutai.
I don't get it. You're gonna drop a plate? And?
She doesn't. I don't think she understands what that means.
Oh dear. I think your friend might have run into trouble. Aren't you going to save him? Quickly now.
You could still cut her head off before you go over there. Of course not. Of course we're not gonna do that. That would make too much sense.
There you are.
Who are these assholes?
No clue. It just appeared.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
there is no ultimate materia. Not yet. She said it's still in the works. And she mentioned something else. Gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
They're gonna drop plate number 7 on the slums. Apparently.
She has no idea what that means.
Part of the sector.
Wait. So GJ was being serious?
This is bad.
Not now. Let's go.
Right from up top. We made up in the team. We do have good intel. And we can't afford to let it die with us.
Whoa! What was that? That was kind of cool.
Power of his
Are you fucking kidding me?
just great. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Magnificent beauty. Where's her map? That all you got? Run like a chocobo? Come on. Not now. How you like this? Well, there's this. Not now. Get lost. Get lost! Oh, this is going down!
Have visual. Commence cleansing. Reporter, punch him in.
Wait, give it up!
Let him have
I'm going down till I get to the happy turtle!
it. Opening doors. Set it up. Grenade out.
Is it over?
Somehow, I seriously doubt it.
Okay.
Oh, man, I so don't want to go back out there. But I don't think we've got a choice.
It's sit on this bench that's here randomly. Awesome. Ah, good bench rest. Whew, well that was intense. They're the bourgeois. Yeah, I would say so. How savage is you? What are Yuffie's moral codes? I don't know. Because, like, in the original game, these characters aren't really shown to be, like, they're not shown to be bloodlusting savages that want to kill a ton of people, and yet, whenever you're fighting other humans and they die, they disappear, you've killed them. In most circumstances. Because generally, if they get away, you see them get away. So, like, they don't have a problem murdering people, but it's not like they go out of their way to do it. I don't know. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. Scarlet is not an android. At least as far as we know, she's not an android. That would be interesting, though. No, it wouldn't do much to change the story. It would just be like a fun fact. Unless, well, one way it can change, not necessarily the story, but the gameplay, is when you, like, if you fight her later, then it changes, like, the fight. Because in the fight, she would be an android, right? So it'd be a little different than fighting a human, but that's about it. That's all you're really changing. Where am I? What am I doing?
Work, you stupid.
Yep,
Good.
that always
Go on,
helps.
Fudge.
Calling it
Meaning
stupid.
we're trapped.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste your energy doing that. Man, she's got a bougie walk. I like it.
I want them to suffer.
I wanted to see her decapitated. Like, for Yuffie, just cut her head off. Like, what are you keeping her alive for? She's obviously, like, evil. Like, hilariously, villainously evil. I don't need the blood flying everywhere, but yeah, cut her head off. I didn't sign up for this! Well, that's something that happened.
Pain sensation level set to maximum.
How can it...
What was that?
They figure we need a challenge. Meaning
Our pain sensation? How can it affect my... Oh, I see. Oh no, that still doesn't make sense. How is it upping our pain sensation?
Where are these freaks even coming from? Really like it to stop.
time to get serious.
Damn it. Pull shit out of here.
You're welcome.
Oh, we're
This should do it.
oh yeah, save. Oh, every time it hits me, I just get poisoned. Great.
With the power of his providence. Joke's on you, Shima, if you think we're dying in this ugly box. How you like this? You're going down. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Okay, this is getting old.
There's gotta be a projection mechanism around here somewhere. If we can just find it. Boss!
I'm not seeing any drop frames on my end. That could be on YouTube's end. Son of a bitch! Oh. Okay.
Is it cool if I bring friends?
Nope, stop that. Oh, that's not good.
Time to get
It's done. Fuck. Cuffed by the popo. Oh, great. Oh my god. Just fucking rip that thing in half. Holy shit.
Now, can we please get out of here already?
Tamales? Well, that's interesting. Challenging because frog. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Alright, let's save and then go fight that demon thing. Nero.
Who could have done this?
Oh God.
I don't like the looks of this. I doubt they're here to help.
Powerful deduction there.
Subjects on site. It's time. Initiate the VII field test.
Sir.
You become a soldier just to have your soul eaten.
Where my brother and I like to play.
Cool. Now mind moving aside.
Let's take a different tack.
Well, can't blame a girl for trying.
Now, let the games begin.
With this company, the freaks only policy.
Oh God. I'm not sure I would chase something that just, oh shit, just had like random ass rings to, oh my God.
How dare you? How dare you stand in my way?
Holy shit. Yep, they're dead. And nothing of value was lost. I believe you were beating me down.
Surrender to the darkness. Embrace it.
Son of a bitch. Whoa. Are you fucking kidding? Okay, well, at least he got healed.
Let the show begin!
I forgot I had that ability where it like lets me stay alive one time.
This is bad.
Great. Let's get out of here.
I would really prefer not. Personally, ow. Good timing for this. God, the summons are so fucking cool. Out of there. God! What the fuck is going on? Of course. Okay. That actually seemed like it was a callback to the Diablo summon from Final Fantasy VIII, which is really cool. I think it was called Dark Matter too, wasn't it? It's supposed to be like a gravity attack. Dude. Like, I can't even tell when that's gonna, like, what are you supposed to do?
Prepare yourself.
He's dead! He's fucking dead! I swear to God.
No, let's finish this.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
They obliterated him. He's not dead, right? He's teleported or some shit.
Don't want to spoil the moment, but we should probably get going.
But I'm so tired.
If I could carry you.
You win. Sheesh.
What's up, Amiro? A bench! Let's go sit.
Going. For us.
No. Stop it. Sonon.
Damn. That was powerful. Good lord. Dude, he's fucking dead. Oh my god! We've seen that scene happen 2 different ways already, in the original and the remake, and that was still terrifying with the new perspective of it. Holy shit!
Don't think I can do this alone. The amazing Yuffie wants you. Join her team and the sky's the limit.
That was really fucking good. That was outstanding. They got you to feel for those characters in under 6 hours. That's a boring ass walk.
Were you really walking the whole way?
Yep.
Column's still pretty far though, isn't it?
Not according to the world map.
Full day, give or take.
Oh man, we actually get to feel how big the world is.
When my mom says a full day, she means from the time you get up in the morning till the time you go to bed. But for me, it means from the time you get up in the morning all the way through till the time you get up the next morning.
Oh my god, Aerith, you're precious.
So which is it for you?
Gotta go with Elmira on that one.
That's a relief.
Is it?
I'm an Aerith. I agree with Aerith on that.
Bet you've had to hoof it from sun up to sundown tons of times. This is all just same old, right?
That's right. But even so, we're all gonna need to stop and rest. Especially you.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, marching into the unknown ain't easy. But don't worry, because I'm here to lead the way.
That's comforting.
Of course it is.
God. This really does a good job.
Let's stop here for a minute. Leader's orders.
Oh, are they gonna...
Now breathe in that fresh air.
No fresh air. Shinra has...
Actually, scratch that.
They just removed all the life around the area. They just sucked out all the life.
Save it for later. When we're not so close to Midgard.
Like there's just nothing but wasteland. What the hell is she doing?
Like this?
Yep, just like that.
What the f- Yeah, I'd stop.
No way! A car!
That would mean they're gonna stop for you.
Hey, stop!
He was not gonna stop. You see a big old black dude with a gun arm charging out in front of you, I'm gonna stop. Actually, I don't know. I might keep going. Oh, you don't know what to do, Chocobo.
What is it with these damn birds?
Sorry about that.
No need to apologize, man.
Oh, Chocobo Bill. He runs the Chocobo farm. past calm. That's sick. It still has my materia in, I think. Although, no, it can't.
Look at that.
Because I don't have the buster equipped. That would have been cool, though, if it carried over everything that you
There's
used.
a roof when you need one.
Just enjoy the rain.
Gonna be okay?
Should be, but weird. My stomach's in knots.
My stomach's in knots.
That's its way of telling you it's hungry.
Could it be because of you? Maybe?
It's been a while, huh? Long time no see. How you been?
This is an alternate timeline.
Listen. Hey.
We think. She not gonna be there?
I'm back!
What happened?
Aerith?
Oh, that's bullshit! So, we're not sure. We think that Zack is in another timeline. Because for those that don't know, Zack's supposed to be dead. He dies before the first game even starts. Crisis Core is a game that goes through everything that happens up until his death. But there is an alternate timeline where Zack survives. But we're not sure if because of what happened at the end of the first game, merged all the timelines and now it's just all a bunch of fucking free-for-all timelines where Zack is now alive in the same spot as everyone else. Or if it's still a completely separate timeline and somehow it's going to interact at some point. That's honestly what I would prefer. The problem with bringing Zack back is that you cheapen everything that happens in the main game. Cloud's character is significantly weaker if you bring Zack back. The game still has to have consequences. Otherwise, it doesn't feel like the same game. That's why it's been theorized that a certain other tragic event might not happen. And though that tragic event is heart-wrenching and I hate it every time it happens, the game would not be the same if it didn't happen. Like, it has to happen. Huh. But who else would they be mourning for? Why would a bunch of people be in the church crying if not but for Aerith? But why would they be in the church crying if Aerith just left? Elmira knows that Aerith's alive. So that has to be a different timeline, right? In which Aerith is already dead? Huh. Well, that was a whole mind fuck. Sure. Yeah. So, I don't know. Emiro, everybody here, I think, knows the story. I think you guys know the story generally, because you've all played it, except for Emiro. I can tell you why this is a problem now, if you don't mind the spoilers, for the original game, which at this point probably doesn't matter, because the remake, I think, is going to be a whole lot different. No, it wasn't just Sephiroth. We destroyed Fate or whatever at the end of the first game. Sephiroth was just like the catalyst. Well, in that case, mute the stream, because I want to talk about this. It looks weird, doesn't it, Possum? Like it's a cast. Alright, so Zack dies. Cloud takes Zack's personality over because Cloud's passive weak personality gets buried because of a combination of his own lack of ego integrity and the Mako poisoning. That like just leaves him a shell. Zack tells him to be his living legacy as Zack dies. Cloud basically takes that literally and becomes the new Zack. He blends his old memories together with what Zack did when Zack entered Soldier. Except for the Aerith thing. He doesn't integrate that because he has Tifa instead. If Zack doesn't die, it just that conflict with Cloud being Zack, doesn't it kind of just ruin that? How can that be? How can it be as powerful if the guy never died? Where he comes back to life. Oh, you're back now. Great. Like, part of the reason it affects Cloud so much is because Zack dies. Zack has to remain dead in the prime timeline or whatever you want to call it. If they want to have him do something where he kind of interferes in some way in the prime timeline, but then he like goes away, so he has to be dead at the end of the game. If they leave Zack alive at the end of the game, I am going to flip my shit. Because that's going to be... And that doesn't mean there isn't a way. I can't formulate a way in which Zack stays alive that's actually good storytelling. Now, there could be a way, and I'm just not thinking about it. But everything I've conceived would be some really garbage storytelling. Like, I would never write it out because it would be shit. Problem is, we know that Square can write some shit stories. Final Fantasy 13. And I'm really worried that's what they're going to do with this game. Is that they're just going to completely get up their own asshole about things, and the story's just going to be utter garbage. I don't think anything changes. It just looks weird, Volpe, at some point where they're both talking about Zack, but you're like, but you're Zack. But it really doesn't like affect the game at all, other than the dialogue seems weird as the player. the original does look fucking old. God, game looks really fucking old. It's still fantastic though. Some of the things you just, like, you take the good with the bad. I think Mario 64 has a lot of shit that looks garbage. But the overall feel of the presentation is wonderful. All the colors, you know, it just, the worlds, it all works. I think it's the same with Final Fantasy VII. Biggest issue is that those Popeye arms, I don't know what they were thinking about that. Those did not age well. It is a PS1 game. My favorite is Zack, but my least favorite is Zack. Remember Zack? They're all Zack. I could see that happening, Tara, because one of the interesting things about looking back at Final Fantasy VI's story is that I feel like a lot of things could have happened differently. A lot of things could have happened differently. It doesn't mean that the story would be bad. You could actually have a lot of different things happen, but it still lead to the same conclusion. But I think you would have even more creative freedom with Final Fantasy VI than you do with 7. So yeah, which also means there's more chance of fucking it up, right? Yeah, I mean, I didn't get it when it was first released either. I got it in 98 myself, but I thought it came out in 97. Oh, hey, Lugia, by the way. Sorry if I missed your entrance. Yeah, I mean, the more stories that you tell, the more likely you are to tell a bad one, right? Look at Stephen King. Stephen King's a fantastic author. He's had some shit books. Have you guys ever read The Dome? That shit is garbage. That book is awful. Stephen King, though. Just the more stories you make, the more likely one of them's going to be bad, right? The problem is you could have just taken what the game was, done it, made it this, and not really changed the story much. Add some stuff, sure, but keep the core story intact without all this other Fate bullshit stuff that happened. And everybody would have loved it. Everybody would have loved it. That's all they wanted in the first place. They wanted to create a new experience, and I understand why. They wanted to go beyond people's expectations. The problem is, by doing that, they're making it more likely that they're going to utterly screw it up. Now, to be fair, for the most part, I loved the first game. And this was fantastic. It wasn't even that long. It was under 7 hours. I loved it. It shouldn't be $20. It should be $10 just because of the time amount that you're putting into it. But I loved it. Yuffie was done. I don't see how anybody could come out of here thinking Yuffie's annoying. That was a big complaint about Yuffie, if you played the first game, was that she's annoying. I thought she was characterized amazingly here. She is actually the anti-Cloud, which is a really cool contrast. And like, well, we're not going to give you a bunch of the same that you played in the remake, because that's what would have happened if we played like Vincent. Instead, they give you somebody who's like Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. She's a happy character. She's positive. She's not always like brooding and saying she doesn't want to do shit. She's like gung-ho about doing everything. She is actually the anti-Cloud, and it's refreshing. All right, have a good one, Mr. Dominguez. $2K17. I see. But yeah, I guess we can fight Vice. I'm not going to do it right now, though. Fighting Nero was exhausting enough, and I almost lost. he had like 200 hit points left against my 200 hit points, and I almost died to him. So I think we're just going to say good gaming session. That was fun. Man, he's just dead. And like, that's the thing. You weren't sure if he was gonna die. You thought he was probably going to die, because where else would they insert him for the rest of the story? He just like goes away somewhere. Maybe he goes and works for another branch of Avalanche somewhere else if he survives. But that's just it. It's plausible that he could have survived and just gone and done something else instead of dying. So like, you weren't exactly sure. Well, yeah, that's why I fucking saved. All right, so we are going to start a new playthrough of the main game. I think I can play it. Can I play New Game Plus? Okay. So can I? Okay, interesting. I'm not sure how I want to do this. I want to replay it, and I kind of want to do it on hard mode. Yeah, I should be able to... Wait, why can't I do it on hard yet? Maybe there's like a certain thing I have to do, because I did not play I did not play it on hard the first... You can't play it on hard the first go around. Maybe Scarlet would know to figure that out. Big Bertha, I forgot. Holy shit, that magic power. Oh, baby. Aerith, man. She is crazy good. I have never played an Age of Empires. Okay, but to be fair, Lugia, and I don't know, I haven't played a 2K. Okay, it looks like the last NBA 2K that I actually bought was 2K16. That's the latest one that I own, it looks like, at least. So I'm not even really familiar with the story modes. I'm just kind of impressed that they go that far. I mean, you have to understand, Lugia, I grew up on NBA Live 95. There was no story mode. You were lucky if the sprites looked anything like the characters beyond their skin color. I think mostly when people say childhood, we mean like early-ish, right? Like 8 to 12 or something like that. That's what I generally mean when I mean childhood, 6 to 12, like my first memories. As opposed to when I'm like 14, 15, that's more like teenage years, a little different. Even though you're technically still an adolescent. I've watched Nin play it a little bit. It does look good. I'm not sure if I'd want to jump into 2 or if I'd want to try playing 1 first. Apparently, you don't have to play 1 to play 2, but I don't know which one I'd want to play first. Age of Empires isn't a mobile game, is it? Is it like Civilization? Civ is a big game that Tone likes. I want Tone to stream Civ. He doesn't think it would be entertaining at all. I think that people would find his streams very relaxing and chill. 2K18. Well, I mean, they improve it, so that's good, right? It's not just trash all the way through. All right, so I want to see what you guys think about this. With you guys here, since we're done playing for the night. I have my reaction format ready. I kept it pretty simple, because you have to do it in a way where you're not going to get copyright claimed, especially because with Danganronpa it's so easy to get copyright claimed. So this is going to be how it looks like. Like, I'm going to be looking this way, and then I'll have the anime playing on the television. But it can't be too big. I can't like reverse it. I mean, I could, but then first of all, I'd be in the way. I'd rather have the anime be in the way of me than vice versa. And having the video be mostly me really helps to avoid any copyright problems, because it becomes kind of an entirely different experience. Transformative. But I might be able to make the TV a little bigger. We'll see. I want to get it set up and see what it looks like when I actually have the thing, the show on the television. So yeah, I'm probably going to record the first reaction tomorrow. I'm going to be releasing them pretty often too, so if like people have suggestions on like how to improve the format, we could always change it as we go along. I'm not terribly worried about being uniformed in a reaction series. I had no plans on doing this anyways, just apparently people want to see the reactions, so... Because normally I have it on the TV, but in this situation, the anime is going to be on the TV. So that's why it's, you know, a little different. In theory, yes, Amiro. Anything that would be critiquing would be a part of fair use, commentary. However, the more of the work you use, uncut and unedited, the less weight that carries. So, like, that's why, I mean, and people, of course, voted right down the line 50-50 for the whether they wanted it to be edited. I'm going to edit them, I'm pretty sure. For one, I don't think I'm going to react, like, to every single fucking thing that happens. Which, why would you want to sit here and watch it with me? You guys have seen it already. You guys want to sit here and watch it with me, like, not reacting? Because not every single moment is worthy of a reaction. The more I edit it, the more it also becomes a transformative work. Because again, the presentation's entirely different then. You're not coming here to watch the entirety of that episode of Danganronpa. You are coming to watch my reaction to certain portions of the episode and critiques, commentary. Yes, and that's what I'm saying, Possum. The more edited they are, the less likely you are to get claimed. So yes, your instincts on that are correct. I mean, well, as long as the episodes aren't boring, it won't be 5 minutes. If an episode's boring, then yeah, it might be 5 minutes. But I mean, I could always, too, like, give my thoughts about the episode at the end. The only problem that I really see with editing is that everybody has, like, a particular part where, like, they want to see my reaction to it. But quite frankly, I might not have a reaction to it. So they're like, oh, but I wanted you to see a react to that. Well, I mean, if I had shown you, it wouldn't have shown anything. You'd have been disappointed anyways, because my reaction would have been big whoop. Denver Levens? Oh, God. Was he like an agent or something? All right, have a good one, Tara. It's a show, Volpe, not a movie. Each episode's like 20-something minutes. Well, I mean, if a mix of odd stuff's fine, because that probably means I'm going to react to the odd stuff, right? I mean, I did it in the with the games, and I'd expect a lot. I mean, the thing is that I have a lot to say all the time. I like hearing myself talk. You guys know that. So I would not expect the episodes to be 5 minutes long. Well, that or the channel. That would be bad. What are we at in terms of... Hit 10 likes? We did. We got up to 20 likes. There we go. And I think next week we're going to start... Actually, I might just start that this week. Friday, I think, is going to be the first day that's Twitch only. We're going to play Call of Duty, and I think we're going to have that on Friday then. Saturday will be the first day for another main playthrough of this game. Damn, he cried? It could happen. I am not someone who holds back tears. Actually, I do. That's not true. I do, but I also have no shame in crying either. I personally don't like doing it because it doesn't feel good. For some people, it's very cathartic. I do not like the feeling of crying. It's very... Maybe it's because you kind of lose control, and that's why I don't like it. Or make a new channel that's not monetized, and we have to get all the subs back. It's going to be difficult, so we have to be very careful. Students of Gaming 2. Just get rid of all pretense. Just this is the second channel. I cannot wait until the next game gets released. I am that DLC got me fucking pumped. Well, kind of, Amiro, but when you get older, you start doing other things to kind of like distract yourself from crying inside all day because you're just too busy working. Yeah, you can get it back. I don't know. I'm still not sure about how I feel about the villain's design. Because for me, anime movies are almost always like, how good is it? Well, how good was the villain? I thought the last villain was pretty interesting. What was his face? Forget his name. He's so interesting. What was his name again? Yeah, I like the last movie, so I am optimistic. I think My Hero does it right, where all the movies are actually good bridges to different arcs. Whereas you have most other shows, the movies are just standalone garbage. It doesn't actually affect the story in any way. It's inconsequential. The arcs just continue as though the movie never happened. I think that sucks. That's why I'm glad Dragon Ball Super started actually like implementing what happened, as opposed to the other Dragon Ball movies, which meant nothing. Except for Dead Zone, because they brought that character back in the show. But that was like a filler arc anyways. Which is good, because, like, the last movie, I think, was a little too focused on just a few characters. I would have liked to have seen more, but I understand why they did it. Like, with the story, it was kind of necessary. But, like, all right, we did that one. We did that the way that was done. Now let's make another one that isn't like that. Oh, the disappearance of Yuki Nagato? Yeah, it is good. It's beautiful, too. That might still be like the most... Well, no, that's not true. Rebuild of Evangelion's the most beautiful set of movies I've ever seen. Anime movies. But the disappearance of Yuki Nagato probably comes second. But yeah, that was a really good movie. That movie's long, too. It's like 2.5 hours, isn't it? Oh, right. Because Haruhi's the one that disappears. That's right. Isn't the other one like a spin-off show of like the other Yuki? or something like that. I mean, technically, she doesn't disappear. She just goes somewhere else. But yeah, that's... So they're skipping an arc? Are they going to end up going back? Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. The problem is that they made that movie and then they're like, you know what? We don't have to do anything else. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Your whole story arc ended on nothing. You can't just end with this movie. It was a great movie, but that's not where this story ends. I don't think they're ever going to finish that series, are they? I don't know why I still keep holding out for that. Alright, well, I've been talking for like 20-some minutes now, so I think I'm gonna head out and go do some editing now that I have some time before bed, I guess. I'll be back Friday. With COD. We're probably gonna do that Twitch only. KY is gonna play Mass Effect tomorrow. And then Saturday, we'll be back to this. We'll start again. I'm like so excited. I don't know, something about that DLC just lit something in me. Just oof. I am pumped. That was some excellent DLC. Just remember that you play by the rules because Cell's kind of a stickler for like the ban list and stuff. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. I would raid, but we're kind of winding down. Wouldn't be very much of a raid. I haven't been raiding people lately. I feel bad about that. Should get on that. But yeah. Maybe Saturday. Good to raid. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying all the dyslexic. Thank you for enjoying this with me. This was really fun. I will see you guys next time.
Toast.
Hey, I like me some toast.
Yeah, go have a toast sandwich then. That's the thing, apparently.
Toast sandwich?
Isn't that just toast?
You know, you
put a thing of toast.
Are the outer pieces?
Yeah, between you a piece of bread, and you eat that.
The toast? Wait, the bread on the outside is not toasted?
Yes, the outside is not toasted.
That's not a thing.
That's it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, you fucker. You can't make this shit up, dude.
Can you toast the
There's
bread?
no way you would have told me what you just told me unless it was real.
Come on.
Yeah, right.
Shoot them with what?
The pheromone shot, of course.
Oh.
Duh. Now look deep into their eyes and whoosh. Shoot, shoot, shoot. All right, I guess we're getting into it now.
Shoot them in the sensitive parts.
Oh.